In 1066, William the Conqueror, the Duke of Normandy, invaded England. He defeated the English king, Harold Godwinson, at the Battle of Hastings. This victory marked the beginning of the Norman conquest. William the Conqueror became the first Norman king of England. He faced challenges while establishing his authority. William's sons fought for control after his death. William Rufus, his second son, took the throne in 1087. When Rufus died, their younger brother, Henry I, seized power in 1100. Henry I's only son died tragically. This created a succession crisis. Henry I then named his daughter Matilda as his heir. However, her cousin, Stephen of Blois, challenged her claim. Stephen's usurpation led to a period of civil war known as the Anarchy. Matilda fought for her right to the throne. The Civil War anarchy had a devastating impact on England. The conflict lasted for years. It caused widespread instability. Finally, a compromise was reached, and Stephen remained king. However, Matilda's son, Henry II, was named as his heir in 1153. This agreement would have significant consequences for the future of the English monarchy. Henry II's ascension in the year 1066 marked the beginning of the Plantagenet dynasty. This powerful family ruled England for centuries. Henry II strengthened the monarchy and expanded its power. He reformed the legal system and clashed with the church. His reign was also marked by conflict with his own sons, who rebelled against him. Richard I, also known as Richard the Lionheart, succeeded his father. Richard, a renowned warrior, spent much of his reign fighting in the Crusades. He left England largely in the hands of regents. Richard's younger brother John took the throne after his death. John's reign was turbulent and marked by conflict with his barons. He faced rebellions and was forced to sign the Magna Carta in 1215. The Magna Carta limited royal power and granted certain rights to the barons. It is considered a cornerstone of English law and a symbol of individual liberty. The Plantagenet dynasty continued to rule England for several generations. There were periods of stability and prosperity. However, succession disputes and conflicts with France remained a recurring theme throughout their reign. The Wars of the Roses from 1455 to 1487 were a series of dynastic wars for the English throne. The conflict was between the House of Lancaster, represented by a red rose, and the House of York, represented by a white rose. The wars were marked by brutality, intrigue, and shifting alliances. In 1485, Henry Tudor defeated Richard III at the Battle of Bosworth Field. Henry's victory marked the end of the Wars of the Roses and the beginning of the Tudor dynasty. Henry VII strengthened the monarchy and centralized power. Henry VIII succeeded him in 1509. He broke with the Roman Catholic Church and established the Church of England. He married 6 times and had 3 children who ruled England: Mary, Elizabeth, and Edward. Henry VIII's children ruled in turn, each facing their own challenges. Edward VI, the Protestant, tried to solidify the Reformation. Mary I, a Catholic, attempted to restore Catholicism, earning her the nickname Bloody Mary. Elizabeth I, a Protestant, ushered in a golden age of English history. Her reign saw the defeat of the Spanish Armada and the flourishing of English literature and exploration. When Elizabeth I died childless, the throne passed to James VI of Scotland. James I became the first monarch to rule both England and Scotland. This union marked a new chapter in British history. However, religious and political tensions continued. The 17th century saw England embroiled in civil war and the execution of Charles I. The monarchy was restored in 1660 with Charles II. However, his Catholic brother, James II, was deposed in the Glorious Revolution of 1688. William III and Mary II, being Protestants, took the throne, establishing parliamentary supremacy. The Hanoverian succession followed, with George I becoming the first Hanoverian king in 1714. The Hanoverians ruled through a period of significant change, including the Industrial Revolution and the rise of Britain as a global power. Queen Victoria, who ascended to the throne in 1837, reigned for 63 years, a period known as the Victorian era. Her reign saw further industrial and imperial expansion, as well as social and political reforms. Queen Victoria's legacy continues to shape the modern British monarchy.